she would love to hear more examples of successful programs that engage employees over at O2E. And also, she thought the 101 Life Goals was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's little things. So some things would just be sort of casual programs, but during this Zoom world and lack of being able to be physically together, and our office, is open for business, but most people are working remotely. It's coffee talks. So we're having people actually schedule, and there's a bit of a program in place to ensure that people are connecting live over Zoom to have a conversation. And you grab a coffee, and hopefully it's a coffee, not a beer during work time, but it's sitting there and having a chat. First Round Friday is a program that we kept alive through Huddle or through Zoom, and we started doing these virtual first rounds. So it was people showing up and bringing a drink on a Friday at 4 o'clock, and there'd be 50 people on screen and just sitting and chatting from your back deck, your living room, whatever it was. So it's just finding the things that work, especially in the old world, and then bringing them to the new world, and trying to give people compelling reasons to show up. So my youngest son, who's 8, Hugo, said to me during the pandemic, he's like, "Mom says you need a haircut." I said, "Okay." He goes, "Can I cut your hair?" And I said, "Sure." And I said, "How would you cut it if you could cut it?" He said, "I'd give you a mohawk." And so we did one of our First Round Fridays with me getting a mohawk from Hugo. The line of the event was him going, "Oops, oh, you don't need that," cut it. But just take your business seriously, not yourself. Have fun. And for Jennifer, what other programs have we done? Jerry, what else have we done that you remember that made an impact on people?
Yeah, thanks for throwing it back, Brian. I mean, I think that investing in leaders and emerging leaders is something that I think started early and continues today. But defining the leadership way for O2E, and then showing people that you invest in them and you see them as emerging leaders in the organization. I believe that's a program that adds to the magnetism of O2E. Maybe we'll throw it to Simi. Simi, what were your favorite programs in the day?
Yeah, I mean, this necessarily isn't a program, but something that I think people don't realize has a massive impact is every wall at O2E Brands has something crazy on it. It has a quote, and then you'll see a giant cat walking through San Francisco. You can't undervalue the impact that has on people and their mood and what sort of tone that sets when they come in for the day. It is everywhere in this amazing way. And so I would say just like the actual physical environment that's been created for the team there is impressive, along with the investment in learning and development. I would say one really good program that O2E has is their goal set and review program, which is another word for one-on-ones. I think no organization has done a better job that I've seen in how intentional those one-on-one meetings are with manager to employee, and the impact it has on both achieving performance and business objectives and investing in an individual's development and growth.
Yeah, and Sammy, thank you for the pointing out the visuals on the walls, but the reason behind that is the storytelling, right? If you think of a company and where you've started and where you've gone to and all the stories that have happened along the way that are an opportunity to reinforce values and learning and mistakes, whatever it might be, get it up on the walls. People would walk by all the time and say to anyone in the company, like, what does that mean? What's that story about? And it's a great place to get the conversation going.